welcome. This is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. I am Deborah. This is Hedgewitch Tarot. We are going to be allowing you to play a little game with your spiritual team before the reading begins, where I'm going to be using a pendulum and I'm going to allow your spiritual team, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors to choose 3 decks. You're also going to choose 3 decks as well before I begin, and we're going to see how many of the decks that we choose or that you choose matches with that your spiritual team is choosing. And then you'll be able to see how connected you are to your team at this moment in time. Whichever decks are matching have a very important message for you. I'm going to name the decks for you before we get started. We have got the Kunzanite with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. We have got Blood Dragon Crystal with Angel Answers. We have got the Tiger's Eye, beautiful Tiger's Eye with Spirit Animal Oracle. And we have got Keepers of the Light with the Reiterated Quartz. Keepers of the Light, Reiterated Quartz. Beautiful energy. We have got Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, okay, with a Zambian citrine. Comes from Zambia, beautiful citrine. And we have got the Starseed Oracle with, of course, appropriately, an amethyst. Starseed Oracle with amethyst. And we have got the Sacred Traveler Oracle with a crystal quartz point. So choose whichever one of the decks that you feel is attracting you, is calling you. Even if you go back and re-look at the choosing again, and if you have to pause, you can pause. I just want to connect you guys to your spiritual team before we begin. You can also jump ahead in the video as well if you do not wish to go through a little breathing. It takes about a minute to do so, just to open up your energy, to be able to connect to your spiritual team and to invite them in. If you wish to jump ahead, there are timestamps below where you can go into the main part of the reading. But we will begin. Let's start out by taking a first deep breath in. Please hold your breath at the top to raise your vibration. Breathe out completely. Second deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I want you to imagine a very bright white light that just emanates at the top of your head. This is your energy. Breathe out. Third deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I now invite your spiritual team to please come into the reading to give us the messages we need to hear for your highest growth and good. Fully release your breath. If you have already chosen all 3, then you can go straight in. You can start choosing. If you wish to pause the video, you can do that as well. Spiritual team, which is the first deck that we need to work with today for my Aries? Which deck has a message for Aries today? Okay. We are moving to Sacred Traveler Oracle, okay? The second deck that has a message for Aries today. And remember, Aries, whenever you get this reading, it is a timeless reading. Time is a human construct, not a spiritual team construct. So when you get it, you are meant to receive it. We have got Starseed Oracle. And let's get the third deck out for my Aries. And remember, Aries, every 5 days or so, I go back and check which zodiac sign has got the most views, and I give that zodiac sign an extra bonus reading. We have got Keepers of the Light for you. What a beautiful combination of decks. Let's find out what is lying beneath these decks for you. Let's find out what messages are awaiting you with regards to information from these decks. So we have got the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Let's move everything out of the way. Let's make space. We have got Starseed Oracle, and we have got Keepers of the Light. We'll get the other decks beautifully and gracefully and thankfully moved out the way. Let's see what messages will come through from these decks for you at this moment. There we go. So, Sacred Traveler Oracle. Let's have a look and see what is going on in your world at this time. What is happening with you and what messages you need to receive. Remember, this can be one specific thing. Okay, the cards keep falling, so I'm going to go with what I just saw. We have got Mystic Healer. I think, yeah, we're going to have to explain a little bit about what's going on in this card here. It is a very important card with regards to your energy. If you're carrying a mystic healer energy, because it does say healing energy flows through you, okay, you could be a very spiritual person in some kind of way, or your vibration could be unique, okay, in some kind of way. I feel a little bit of mystery coming from this card, which is quite interesting to Aries for you. There's a bit of a real kind of like maybe something that's going to be revealed here to you, or something that is still going to be shown to you. This is a very interesting energy, because this could mean you're very empathic, you're a very spiritual person, or you have a very wise ancestor or spirit guide on your shoulder behind you, kind of like giving you information, giving you downloads that you may not even be aware that you are receiving. You may also want to go out there and help in some kind of way, want to go out there and heal people, want to go out there and be the person that helps everybody else out there in this world. If this is you, be aware that sometimes this energy that you do carry can attract people that wish to drain it. So you have to be very careful when you are some kind of healer, or even a spiritual person, an empath, a starseed, because you do have starseed oracle. If you are not careful, the goodness in you and the way you want to help everybody else can also become a problem with regards to people wanting that kind of energy, and they're not really there to get healed. They're there to cause a lot of drama and to keep this kind of like back and forth interaction happening between you and them in some kind of way, especially if you're having dealings with a person or people who come and go in your life. When they are doing good, they go, and whenever they have a problem or there's something wrong in their world, they seem to come back and need you for something. Those are psychic vampires, and psychic vampires seek out that kind of energy, which seems to me that you are carrying. So be very aware of that. Okay, we have got surrender to the sweetness. This is interesting. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to light, to life. It's a beautiful card. I wish I can show you more clearly. Let's hope we can get it. There we go. The lighting, it's quite bright here, just so that we can see. But it seems to me like there is something here that you're still going to move into. There could be love, I'm just saying, because in this card there is a lady standing here, but there's a man in the water there on the lily leaves, sort of like watching her. So there's a possibility, because this is Venus energy, that this could be love coming into your life, or there could be some kind of energy coming in here, that there could be a person matching with you that comes into your life that is in alignment. But for me, the surrender to life, because it really says here, make love to life, you know, and I feel as if there's something that's still going to be revealed to you. Interestingly enough, this is quite a strange message that I'm getting from a spiritual team. They're actually saying there is a mystery in your life. There is a hidden part of who you are that you are not supposed to know about, or this is hidden from you. There's a way that you're going to be moving into a new phase in your life here that you do not know about, and I think it's been hidden from you up until this time. I'm really curious to see what this is about. I feel like you're going to be definitely moving into a new phase, but this is something that you do not know about, and I think something that you are not supposed to know about, but is coming closer to you. This change. And it's so interesting, because as I'm sitting here, I'm staring at I've got a photo frame that's over there, and I've got a tarot card in the photo frame of the High Priestess, and I keep staring at it, and I keep looking at this mystic healer. So for some of you, you might even be raising in consciousness in some kind of way, but the raising in consciousness is going to be creating a life change for you. And there's something around here that, oh yes, got divine protector coming in here. There's, or divine director, intervention and purpose. There is definitely something here that I feel has been hidden from you, about your life and about who you are and about where you're actually going to end up in your world. I feel like there is a hidden part that you do not know about in your life that is still going to be coming in. That's why we have got the divine director coming in here. Your life is going to be redirected in some kind of way. So this is quite interesting. It says here divine intervention is occurring. What is going on right now? That's what's interesting. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. There's a surprise. I feel like your life has got a little surprise for you up ahead. Both of these cards are talking about some kind of happiness happening here. But for me, I feel as if there's a secret, or there's a secret about your life and about who you are, because we're starting off with a mystic healer. And I feel like there's more inside of you than you currently know about. And why I was asking you what is currently happening in your life is because if we pick up on a lot of weird, strange things kind of happening, a lot of like frustrations, a lot of problems that you're dealing with, it is the clearing out of this energy before you move into this new phase. And I keep on hearing spirit guide going, secret, secret, it's a secret. You're not supposed to know about this. But they're preparing you for something because they can feel where you currently are. There's a very heavy weight and you may be feeling as if, like, what's wrong with my life? You know what I mean? You may be going like, really, Deborah, what's wrong with my life? And they're letting you know that there's a lot more going on than you know about. And it's getting a bit strange, it's getting a bit odd, it's getting a bit difficult for you because there is a clearing taking place. In your world, they're clearing energy out. So you may have had breakups with people. You may have had things that you've had to leave behind. You may have had losses in your family of some kind. Some of you guys, you have lost a family member of the past couple of months or a year or so. I know it's weird, but that sometimes does happen when we move into a complete different phase. What I'm feeling from your energy is that there's a divine purpose that you have. It's there. I can see it from this card. I can see it from this card. And one of your spiritual team members, one of your spirit guides, is in charge of moving you there. And part of moving you there is releasing a lot of things that you've been currently carrying with you. So I feel there's still something that's going to be revealed to you about your life. And you will know what it is. When you're in it, you're going to look back and go, oh wow, that was it. That was what was going to be revealed. So let's get into your reading. We've got the King of Fire, which is King of Wands, coming into your reading. The Eight of Air. Something has been stuck. Let me go. Let's talk about this before we go any further. We've got the King of Fire. The King of Fire is a very strong card with regards to how you feel in this life. Not your really emotion, but what is motivating you. So King of Fire talks about what creativity lies inside of you, what inspiration lies inside of you. How do you see your life as being? And I kind of see this energy coming in here with the Eight of Swords being next to it. So I've got this feeling as if you feel as if your life hasn't really been that way. It feels as if you have been held back in some kind of way or blocked in some kind of way. If you do feel like you have a financial blockage, please go check out the video that I will link up on top here after the video, of course, which will help you to be able to remove a financial blockage in your life if you feel like that is a problem, because that sometimes needs help to be removed. But there's a blockage here that's blocking you from living the life that you would like to have. Maybe for some of you as well, with the King of Wands being here, you might feel like you're not really who you are meant to be, or there's a piece of your story that's missing, or you're unfulfilled in some kind of way. There is something missing, and I think it's going to be revealed to you. Okay, so we have got the Four of Water. This is it. I'm picking up on the funny stuff happening now. The Four of Water, which is Four of Cups. We've got the Ten of Fire. Yeah, there's an ending about to take place. Let it be, let it go. let it be, let go of. So the Four of Cups coming in here is an emotional energy. It shows that you are dealing with emotional situations. I feel like a lot has happened in your past with the Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups can sometimes mean not trusting the future because of what you have experienced in the past. Heartache and pain, betrayal, different people doing different things to you. And when you do get an opportunity of a new beginning, maybe like get ready to surrender to the sweetness. With the Four of Cups coming in here, it's almost as if you're saying, I don't know if I can believe that. I don't know if I believe there is sweetness because I haven't seen it yet. I feel like you're going to be seeing this. This is a beautiful reading. There's a lot going on here, and I knew we were going to pick up on some kind of weird stuff in your reading for what I picked up from the oracle cards. The 10 of Wands is looking at your expression in life so far, and it talks about your journey. I feel like this is your whole journey, and it talks about what you have been putting up with, what you have been dealing with throughout your life's journey, and it's been a lot. You're carrying a lot of history here in this 10 of Wands. It talks about you actually letting some things go again. I feel like you are definitely going to be letting some things go. I also feel like chapters are being closed for you at this time. You know, she's actually burning pages there of a book, a notebook around her, and she's burning each page. It's almost like every chapter of your life is actually being removed. If you feel and find at this time as if everything is ending, you know, maybe you're losing your job or you have to relocate to a new area, one of the things you can look out for as well is when strange things happen in your life and things start to break. Okay, so that is always a sign for me, and I know that happened to me recently. I had a major chapter end in my life a couple of months ago, and I was like, wow, everything was breaking. This broke and that broke, and that cup broke and that plate broke, and this thing broke and that broke and this broke, and everything was just breaking down all around me, you know. And then I was like, oh wow, it's actually a really good thing to see that happening, because it is a spiritual director, a divine director that is coming in, that needs to clear space for you so that the new cycle can come in. Remember, if something is taking up space, nothing else can fill it. So you have a limited amount of space that you can keep energy in. It's like, how much energy do you have? You have an energy aura, and that's what you can carry. So sometimes when something new is coming in, things will be removed for you. And I don't know, Aries, I don't know how you feel about that, because I sometimes feel as if Aries likes to be very grounded, you know. I know, even though you guys are a fire sign and you are showing up here, I still feel like because you are the first zodiac sign, I know my granddaughter is Aries, okay, so I know what I'm talking about. She likes routine, she likes stability, she likes things to be steady. So when things start looking a bit weird like this, it can really affect how you feel and operate in the world. Understand that right now. Do not lose hope. Do not feel like your life is not the way you want it to be. Understand what is happening to you right now is really a letting go and a breaking down of things that are not meant to be for you. And what is coming in here, I feel like is a secret in some kind of way. It's got to do with your divine purpose. So let's see. We've got a new you coming in. Page of Air. There is definitely going to be some clarity coming in for you here. Some new ideas, some new thinking, some new ways of doing things. And I feel like that comes in with the Page of Air. This may have to do with what you do for a living. Why we need to say that is because there's a shift coming in with the Page of Air. So the Page of Air is some kind of new beginning for you. It involves you seeing something in a different way. It's so interesting that it's air as well, because it's almost as if, you know, things are being removed from you, and what is left where the space is basically air, you know. But something is going to be put in there, and that is going to be revealed to you here in the Page of Swords coming in, or Page of Air. I really feel like this is you with new information. I feel like this is you also planning what your next move going to be, and you're very determined. Whatever this is, wow. It's very, very determined energy. I see with the Eight of Pentacles coming in here, could have to do with work, or it could have to do with something that you're trying to work on, or a dream that comes to you, or an idea that comes to you, or something that gets revealed to you, where you're going, yeah, I'm going to put my effort into this. I feel like this is something that is inspiring. Once again, even though it's a pentacle, I love the way that they put the violin there. And it's almost as if somebody is creative. And you know, the King of Wands is a very creative energy. So it could be something creative for you as well. But for me, this feels like you are so willing to do what you need to do. You're not just thinking about what you're going to be doing, but you're physically going to be doing something. There could be great rewards coming in here as well with regards to the effort that you put in. It's nice to see and to actually observe this, that to see whatever effort you're going to put into whatever this is, you're going to get totally rewarded equally back. So the harder you work, the more you get. You know what I mean? And the smarter you work, the more you get. And I knew this is it. You got your 10, okay, endings of things that you do not like, all right, blockages that are holding you back from being your highest, most strongest potential. And then we have got this energy coming in here of a new direction, a new vision, a new idea that comes in here. Something gets shown to you, something gets born inside you, where you are so willing and ready to move in that direction. You are willing to put all the effort in that you can possibly put into this. Then we have it. There it is, a new cycle. To me, these two cards are tied together. This is it. It's a card of celebration. I mean, the Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It means to begin a new cycle that you celebrate and that you want to shout to the heavens about, and that makes you feel inspired in life. These are the same energies. Beautiful. The Four of Wands is sometimes associated with synchronicities. It's associated because we sometimes see the 1111, 1111, or we see 2222, especially numbers like 1111, 12 12, 21 21, because it shows that you're moving from the one, which is a new cycle, into something that is more solid, like the Eight of Pentacles, into a new reality. This is a real big secret here. The Three of Wands, whatever this is, wow, brings in some new people here, brings in some new experiences into your world, and I feel as if there's an expansion of some kind. There is money that's flowing here as well. I cannot deny that. There is definitely money flowing because we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles kind of makes this possible for you. You might decide to do some things you haven't done before. For some of you guys, there is even things that you want to do or experience, or even do things, become something, do something. Somebody wants to, it's like somebody wants to take pottery classes or art classes, and it hasn't really got to do with like designing your home kind of a thing, changing how your home looks. It hasn't really got to do with like, I'm going to go out there and make big money, but it's going to change your life into the surrender to the sweetness energy. And I feel like that's what is driving you. I feel like there's a shift here in some kind of way. For some reason, I kind of see like a change of how you live, which is interesting. I kind of see like a change of how you live. It's more mystical, I gotta tell you. It's almost very mystical energy. It's like you're living in a city and you're just in the hustle and bustle, and the next moment you have a yoga center, and you see nature outside, and you stand and you make some green tea or whatever, and you stand in the morning watching the sunrise, and this interesting energy, the birds, and it's a very different environment where you are. Not necessarily that you're going to leave where you are and go somewhere else. It just feels like you're going from this to that. It's like your life is like this, and you're changing something completely, very differently in you, which is something that's going to be revealed to you. Some kind of way it feels kind of magical or mystical in some kind of way. Aries, I love this so much. The Three of Water, look at this, unbelievable, like unbelievable. Look at this. The Four of Wands, a unbelievable celebration in your life. The Three of Wands, the expansion of your world with new experiences, new way of feeling, new people showing up in your life. It's a very positive card, this. And then the Three of Cups coming in here. You see, you're going from that to that. The Three of Cups coming in here, which is a celebration. This is you gathering with people who are like you, your family, your friends, those who are the closest to you, and there's joy in this energy. There is happiness in this energy. There's a complete paradigm shift in your world taking place. Complete paradigm shift. I feel as if you are completely becoming someone else, but I don't feel like this is ever something you thought would happen, because you carry the Eight of Swords with the Four of Water. So I feel like this is something that you thought you maybe have given up on, or you thought your life wouldn't change in some kind of way. surprise, surprise, it is going to change, okay? Trust me on this one. You've got the Page of Water. There we go. All the new energies coming in. The Page of Water, for some of you, I will be totally honest with you. For some of you guys out there, this is a birth of a child. I don't usually do that in readings, but I felt it quite strongly coming in. This is a birth of a child, okay? A new energy coming in. For others of you, this is a birth of a new you. This is your inner child coming out of you like you have never seen it before. I feel as if you're different in some kind of way. You're reborn again in some kind of way, like a new person. And it's so calm. It's so, I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to explain it. You know, this energy that I'm feeling. It's like a breeze blowing over a field of grass, you know, and it's just moving, and that's your life. It's like you get yourself into this place where it could be very different from where you are now. But I know that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're also making money there. So it's next level kind of things, you know what I mean? Temptation, not even money, but major money. Temptation is the devil card, and in this deck it is called temptation. Because temptation can be many things. I feel like when we do get a level of success, we have to be very careful. If we don't get tempted by the negative parts of being successful, we have to always look at what the good things are. But the devil card is associated with how you feel in this world, is associated with how inspired you are, how motivated you are. And I see you being extremely motivated. And once again, it's also associated to some kind of material life. The things that you see, the clothing that you wear, the experience in your world is associated to the devil card. And for me, I feel as if you are experiencing another way of living, another life that you will have. And I'm telling you, there's going to be a moment, because I'm hearing Spirit Guide talk about this, where you kind of like are there and you look back and you say to one of your family members or a close friend or somebody that knows you very well, and you tell them, I never thought in my life that I would be doing this. You know, it's going to be just like that. It's going to be just like that. I never thought that I would be doing this. I never thought that I would be this person, having this job, living here. I never thought this would be my life. And this is something that is hidden from you at this moment in time. This is very exciting. I'm just saying. Let's have a look and see. Your reading, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, here we go. We got your 10 of Cups coming in here. What I like about this whole energy, and it's got this whole energy, look at how the Buddha is sitting there, the happy Buddha just sitting there, abundance as well coming in with the 10 of Cups, sitting there being in this place where my world is just exactly the way I want it to be. I am so happy where I am, and that's what this card kind of signifies. Again, it does fall back to the home environment again. So I don't know if somehow you change how you live in your home. Maybe you bring it to minimalistic, or you go into a much more different feeling. You redecorate your whole house in some kind of way, or move to a new home that's got a very different environment. But it's what you do. For some of you guys, you may be working from home. I'm just saying, for some of you, you might either start a business from home and you work from home, and you turn your environment in your home into this place where you just, it's like a little bubble that you're creating for yourself, and you're just in it like this. And what happens on the outside there, you don't care. Remember, I was telling you that you may be having people coming towards you, draining your energy. And I feel as if that is the case and that is happening for you, you will really learn how to push those people out and create a little energy bubble around yourself in your world, where you'll just be living in this world where everybody that is there with you and that is allowed to enter that little sacred space that you create will literally be there to actually help and guide you and not drain your energy, but walk with you on your path into a positive space. The 10 of Cups is beautiful energy. One thing for sure with regards to the 10 of Cups, you are not at all surrounded by any kind of lack. So the 10 of Cups means if you want to surround yourself with thousands of pot plants, you have the finances to go buy thousands of pot plants, okay? If you want to maybe look after animals in some kind of way, you will have the finances to be able to go and look after animals in some kind of way. So it's a very comfortable feeling. Interesting enough, I've got a new channel called Hedgewitchhealing. If you haven't gone to subscribe, please go subscribe. If you're interested in your energy being shifted and moved, I don't just want to read tarot cards for you guys. I want to actually help you to do that. That's what head witches do, or witches do anyway. So with regards to mystic healer, while I was busy, I heard spirit guide mentioning the energy bubble, and they did mention it again to me, saying the energy bubble. I will do another guided meditation ritual where I will help you guys to be able to create an energy bubble that will come around you whenever you summon it to be, which will protect you from people who are psychic vampires who try to get towards you and drain that precious energy that you need to keep for yourself, the place that you can be in at peace. That will be a video that will come out on Monday, in this following Monday, from the time I release this video. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for coming in. I wish you guys all the best as you're moving forward into this hidden world that you're not really sure about, don't know about right now, that will be revealed to you. And you're going to be standing, you could even be moving close to water, or a water body of some kind. There could be some kind of water around you, or you could be looking at water when you wake up in the morning. Even if you are right now, you wake up and you see a beach or you see some kind of water, it's the environment that you are in that's completely going to be changing. But that is a very interesting message. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending my absolute love to you guys. If it does resonate with you, please do hit the thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I will see you guys in your next reading, Aries. Thank you for watching. Bye.